On air.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the episode 2 of Joshing Around, our new
It's Josh's episode
podcast.
1 of Joshing Around. Josh.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't do Joshing
Okay.
Around last time.
Well, I mean, the first one was kind of joshing. I mean, we were joshing around, but
Well, we were joshing around, but it's just not called joshing around.
okay.
So anyway, that was probably very loud. We're going to discuss.
Just as unprofessional as always, guys.
Well, just a given. The Deadpools. Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys haven't heard, Fox has officially announced a Deadpool film will happen, and it's coming out on February 12th, 2016.
So yeah, that's pretty great.
That's all we know about it, so let's speculate.
So I want his suit to look exactly the same as in leaked stuff, because that was.
Yeah, that's probably what they will generally go on.
I mean, I wouldn't mind brown instead of black, but that doesn't really make as much sense.
What?
Not really tactical. But then again, he's bright red, so.
Then again, he's bright red, so, you know, good point. I hope they get Ryan, but, you know, there's always a chance they might not, but it's basically confirmed he's playing him.
Yeah, and also I want to make sure that they he knows he's being played by Ryan Reynolds as well.
Oh yeah, I
Implied
want him to
Ryan
take off the mask and be like, damn, this makeup's good.
Reynolds. Yeah, stuff like that. And of course, talking about X-Men Origins.
And how that was a terrible film. And talk about the director and then mention Zombieland.
Yeah.
And he also needs to call up Hugh Jackman and be like, hey, Hugh, why don't you go throw a strip on the Bobby? And then just hang up.
Yeah.
He's calling Wolverine, and he's
Yeah.
calling him Hugh, and he's like talking about Australian accents. It's like makes fun of him on Broadway and all that, and then he just hangs up.
So what about the plot?
Well, there's it's generally thought that that does make sense. It is people are thinking that they're going to be using the script that the guy from Zombieland is directing this, and him and another guy wrote a script, and that script was actually circulating online in the darkest corners of the internet. That people are assuming that they're going to use that script. So I haven't read the script personally, but I heard it was really good. So. Okay.
Yeah, it was good.
And I heard in it he talks about the producers and Marvel Studios, and he also talks about how X-Men Origins Wolverine was terrible, like so terrible, like the worst film ever made. Okay, it's not the worst film ever made. That's an exaggeration. There are worse
One of
films.
the worst.
It is one of the worst, but there are worse films.
Well, as a film, it's not completely terrible. Was it?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Is
Like
it?
the acting is. I mean, it's Hugh Jackman, so. Well, Will.I.Am though. Will.I.Am is in it, so some of the acting is really mixed. Yeah, Will.I.Am plays Ray.
It's been a long time since I've watched it, so we got to.
Yeah, Will.I.Am plays Ray. Who thought that was a good idea?
No, well, obviously someone, but.
Obviously, Will.I.Am thought it was a good idea.
Well,
And
definitely.
I think he's the only one who thought it was a good idea.
Well, someone was like, okay, sure, so they haven't thought this was too terrible.
I wonder if he had to audition for that, or they just picked him off of a list of people that would fit the character. I don't even know who Wraith is personally, because I don't read X-Men comics.
Yeah, I mean,
I read Deadpool comics, I don't read X-Men comics.
is GTA too loud? It's too loud. That's right.
Yeah, you shouldn't be playing GTA while we're talking.
Josh, you know I can't focus on one thing at once. I would explode if I was just only talking about this. Trust me. You know I
Yeah.
can't hear without my glasses.
You know, I can't hear without my glasses. Okay.
So I need to use that quote. So,
Okay.
So yeah, let's get back to that.
Oh yeah, so let's see. So, do you think he auditioned for it? Or they were just like, hey, Will.I.Am, you want to play Wraith? And he's like, who's Wraith? And they're like, he's a guy who can teleport. And he's like, okay, seems legit. Plays Wraith.
Quite legit. I feel like if they audition, they'd have been like, no, automatically.
Yeah, they'd just be like, Will.I.Am, why are you You're not an actor. What do you, did you wander in here off
You
the
can't
set
even
of like the
sing,
Black
so
Eyed
why are
Peas
you...
music videos? What? Like what? You realize
Yep.
this is a superhero film, not a music video, right?
Just as bad, though.
Yeah, just as bad. Just as
So,
bad as any Black Eyed Peas music video.
yeah, exactly. I've never seen one, but I'm guessing it's...
I've seen like 2 of them on MTV. Oh man, remember when MTV actually played in music videos? Oh, those were the days.
When was that?
It was before your time.
Oh, okay. Your time. Okay. I mean,
Technically counts one, two.
you being a 90s child.
Yes, technically.
1999
Don't say it.
Oh, but I'm okay.
I'm supposed to be age ambiguous.
Oh yeah, you're right. I personally am 27, so it's fine. But
I'm 903 technically. But who's counting? I am. Okay, so Deadpool.
yeah, I don't think we can focus this entire thing just on.
Oh
this.
no, but it will begin, and it has began. So
It has begun, yes.
yes, it has begun.
Is there any other things that we touched upon?
What?
Otherwise, I have a few other ideas for topics.
Yeah. I was just sitting in the dark for like 10 minutes, and I just couldn't.
Wait, what?
Oh, I turned all the lights in my room off while we were doing this because I was like, oh, fuck, blah, blah.
Yeah, gibberish, pretty great.
Yeah, oh, gibberish.
No, like that. Sorry.
Would you like me to start reading the Fellowship of the Ring again?
No, Josh. No.
Let's just talk about the Fellowship of the Ring for five seconds.
No.
Let me just go on a tangent. People like when I go on a tangent. Just give me this. So basically,
Since I don't.
I know, but this you'll basically
Go ahead.
in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, and I guess The Hobbit. I haven't read The Hobbit. In the Lord of the Rings books, when you're introduced to a new character, you're usually told their entire bloodline as well. So in the prologue for Fellowship of the Ring, it's just basically in a bar with a bunch of like, hobbits and stuff. And you're introduced to like a bunch of characters, and they all have like one line or don't even have any lines. Yes, what?
Oh, hobbits don't wear shoes, do they?
No, hobbits don't wear shoes.
They allow them service even though they don't have shoes in the bar.
Yes, it was a different time, Kieran.
Okay, fine. They didn't let Steve Jobs work in a building without shoes on, so it's just like that was a long time ago too.
That's Kieran. They also let him. Never mind. Okay, so. Okay, so even if this person only has like one line, and sometimes they didn't even have any lines, they were just sitting there, you were given how they related to Frodo or Bilbo. Like, you were like, he is like his third cousin and twice removed who's married to this person, and that person is actually related to this person who's also related to this person, and then they like to steal spoons or, you know, are a happy drunk or something like that. It doesn't, it's so... I mean, the books are very well written because, I mean, they are very well written. I've read one, and it's great. But, and I'd even wager that they are all of the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit books are possibly some of the best books, if not the best books ever written. But, or at least works of fiction. But really,
well, that's your novels, Josh.
I haven't read any, so I can't speak for those. But
me neither.
I haven't read any, but it's just so weird, and it takes so long to get to anything because you're just introduced to all these characters that mean nothing to the story. There's like I think someone counted, and there was like over 900
Sorry.
Characters in the books, and that's like cutting it slim. That's like cutting it low. And someone actually made a family tree because once again you're given the relation to of these characters and like weird quirky things about it. So you never even meet these characters, but if they're mentioned, you get to know like where they fit in like a family tree compared to our main character.
Josh, studies this movie like takes like 5 seconds. This is just getting boring.
I said I was going on a tangent. Tangents usually don't take 5 seconds, but they could.
Well, you said 5 seconds.
Play back the tapes. I'm not sure about that. I probably did. Right?
You did. Either 5 seconds or 5 minutes. No, okay.
So it's your turn to go on a tangent.
Okay, so which one?
It can't be about your Spider-Man suit.
Oh yes, so screen printing. Oh, God, I gotta figure out
Shut up.
rubberized stuff, and it has to be like either neoprene or nylon mixed with
I
spandex.
will build a series of I will build a series of robots and
Josh, you know we all know about mixed fabrics.
I will dedicate my entire life
and all
of my money to building a series of robots and armor suits to kill
Josh,
you.
we all know about mixed fabrics.
I shall name myself the Theo Slayer.
But Josh, I can't use nylon mixed with spandex, and we all know about mixed fabrics.
Stop
so it's just I don't know.
Yeah. Your suit was a sin, Darren.
That's what I was implying. Different mixed fabrics.
Your Spider-Man suit's an abomination, Darren.
Well, that's me. So,
Hashtag Old Testament for the win. Let's just completely stop and not touch upon that. Let's talk about Spider-Man 3. Yep. Spider-Man 3, the most expensive movie of all time.
And
not of all time. I mean, and by that I mean it is the most expensive film ever made, with a budget of $258 million.
That's quite a bit of money. That's much money, actually.
Yeah, that is quite a lot of moolahs. Monies, yes, monies with an IE.
No. Spell how you want to.
Monies with a U and an IE and a Z. Monies with a U, an IE, and a Z. Monies.
We should add Michael sometime.
And 2 N's.
Josh.
Okay, we can add Michael later, but So, Spider-Man 3. Like, where did all that money go? I mean, actually, I know where all that money went.
Well, in some terrible Venom costumes.
It went into making the symbiote, because the symbiote looked so good. And it went to Sandman, because that scene was... probably most of it went into that one scene with Sandman being born. It was brilliant.
I think my headphones are just completely shot.
Get new headphones, Cynthia.
They're expensive. You're like cutting in and out. I think it's a headphone. No, I could be wrong. I don't have a moving playing.
Well, while you get your headphones sorted out, I'll just talk about Sandman.
Alright.
Sandman in Spider-Man 3 looks so good. Like,
you know what, Josh? I gotta do something real quickly, so just talk and I'll be.
Yeah. So the actor that played Sandman in Spider-Man 3 is just completely like spot on to the character in the comics and how he looks, and the way the costume they gave him, you know, his green shirt and his pants and all that, and the haircut he has. Spot on, of course, and that's expected. But then when he gets to showing off his powers, that is like mind blowing how perfect that looks. Like the scene where he's robbing the armored truck, and he's like, you know, like got the big, you know, hands with our hammers and stuff, and he's like Spider-Man like punches through him and all that. That looks fantastic. And when he's born in the particle accelerator or wherever it wasn't a particle accelerator, it was some like molecular destabilization thing. I don't know what it was. It was vaguely explained.
I'm back.
I haven't seen it in like years. Actually, I saw Spider-Man 3 like a year ago.
I own every single one of them. So.
I mean, the last time I watched Spider-Man 3 was like a year ago. I saw it back in 07.
Oh, bad. Josh, I got water on my keyboard. Oh my god.
I think Steeren just exploded, guys. I can't hear him anymore.
I need to, like...
So, yeah, I'll just keep talking about Sandman until Theron comes back.
Josh, can you not hear me?
So,
Josh?
Sandman...
Josh, can you not actually hear me?
Particle accelerator, he's just so, like...
Josh, can you actually not hear me? Josh, can you not hear me?
That is...
Josh, can you hear me?
But that's particle sand. That's great.
Are you ignoring me, or can you actually not hear me?
I can't hear you, Theron.
Really?
How could I answer you if I couldn't hear you?
Oh, I meant like, is it not, and you could say not hearing you, and it's just like glitching out a little bit.
No,
I spilled water on my keyboard. Oh my god!
I can hear you perfectly.
This is bad.
I can hear you perfectly fine the whole time.
I might have to commit. I mean, this is.
You might have to commit genocide on small, tiny water particles. And by that he means get a towel.
I think I used my blanket, so I think it's fine. I think I got it. I don't think it went into the keys.
Your blanket has, I'm sure your blanket's absorbed far worse things.
Anyway, so
the awkward pause.
I don't know what you're implying, but
I'm saying I'm sure you put other things on your blanket.
This is how my last. This is what my last laptop exploded. So it didn't explode, but when I say exploded,
laptop.
So when I say exploded, I mean damaged in some way. And that's what happened last time. I spilt water or green tea all over it. I freaked out.
Take your laptop and turn it upside down.
I think it's. I just dabbed it up really quickly, and I think it's fine.
Well, yeah, but just in case, take your laptop, turn it upside down, and then leave it like that for the remainder. Buy it, use it, break it, fix it, smash it, change it, no, upgrade it, charge it, on it, zoom it, press it, raise it.
Oh, camera off.
There, and you turned the. Did the live stream cut out? Is it going to be 2 separate videos?
It's still live. It's fine. I was hitting the keys and like exploded and stuff.
Well, is it going to be 2 separate videos?
No, it is not. Everything is still live from what I know.
Okay, I hope it's.
If you were still in it, all I did was like get back. I think. I don't know.
No, I left.
Oh. It should be fine. See, it never stopped casting, so it should be fine.
That doesn't make any sense. I hope.
We're fine.
Have to, like, re-record this. It'll be like a Clash of the Joshes all over again. Oh my God, Darren, are you dying?
Well, I was trying to. I put my mouth to my keys and inhaled highly to see if I felt any moisture. And I think I might have swallowed a dead fly, so I don't.
And just so you guys know, Theron smokes like 6 packs a day. That's why.
7.
Actually, 7. He's using the keyboard as an excuse to start coughing.
Also, just check your DMs.
My DMs on Instagram.
Yes. Well, how many other DMs are there? There's PMs and there's DMs. PMs are for almost everything else except for DMs. DMs are special. I think my heart stopped for like 7 seconds.
I think my heart stopped.
I might be dead. I'm not sure.
I might be dead. I'm not sure. I could. Yeah. Hey, Theron. Theron, have you been bitten by a hobo recently?
No.
Okay.
Why?
It's a zombie land.
Well, there was that one time when he was on bath salts.
Well, Theron, it's a Zombieland reference.
I reference something else.
Have you seen Zombie? Oh yeah, you've seen Zombieland, right?
Actually, I haven't yet. Isn't Emma Stone in that?
I can't even. I think no. Victoria. I don't even.
I think she is. I'm still in college with Josh. I was told
Jesse Eisenberg, and I think Merle might be in it.
Everything zombie one. Anything zombie, Merle has to be in it. That's just like a rule.
I could check right now. Should I?
I'll do it. I have to do other things anyway. I think my laptop's fine. If it starts messing up, I'm probably gonna jump out my window. But I'm not gonna die either. It's not that high.
You're going to fly over to the HP headquarters and get a new one.
I can't afford that. I just spent money on other things.
Okay.
No, it should be fine. It was just a little.
Do you realize we spent like last 10 minutes of the podcast talking? Yeah. We spent like last 10 minutes of the podcast just talking about.
Okay. Jesse Eisenberg and
Jesse
Emma
Eisenberg,
Stone
Woody Harrelson, Emma Stone, Abigail Breslin, Amber Heard, Bill Murray, of course, and Derek Graff, and then that's some other stuff. Wait, Derek Graff was a zombie, so that means there are like 0 people in the film, of course, because it's mostly zombies because it's an apocalypse movie.
Is there a 2? Was there a sequel in it?
I wish. I don't. Yeah, there's not.
Because when I'm looking at it, I'm looking on Bing, and it says sequel Zombieland 2, and I
By the way,
clicked
guys,
on it.
Theron is a hardcore Spider-Man fan of the Amazing Spider-Man. He uses Bing.
Yes. That's the excuse.
Yeah.
I'm gonna watch the trailer now. So you talk.
What?
He's killing a zombie. No! Don't break the banjo! Josh, you just talk. I want to watch this. Josh?
What?
Josh?
Yes.
Talk. I'm gonna watch this real quick.
Okay, so
Talk.
I'm going to talk over you.
I'll watch
Okay,
this.
so let's see. Let's get an app, and very old, time-tested story. How about the Bible? Okay. In the beginning, there was the Word, and the Word was God, and it was good.
Josh, we're not going over to... No.
On the first day.
No.
Why does this? Oh my God! There's so much religious content. Sorry. So much religious content. That's for no reason. Okay, let's
You're gonna offend Hank, Josh.
Aaron! That doesn't make any sense and has nothing to do with anything. Let's grab one of the random books from my bookshelf.
No.
Let's see.
Does anything make sense?
Across the Universe by Beth Reeves. I haven't even read this book. I got it at a book event where I met the author. What? At chapter 1.
Yes.
Daddy said let
Finally.
Mom go first.
Finally, Josh. Finally.
What?
What?
Finally, I'm reading
I've
this
always
book.
wanted
I know.
in The
I've had
Walking
this
Dead.
book
It's
for
happening in the
ages.
Zombieland trailer.
What happened?
Yes, I think Merle's in it.
No, that's
never
no,
mind.
it's not him. Yeah, I thought it was Merle for a second because I saw the movie back in 2009.
There's no Merle. It's not a zombie movie.
It would be funny if Michael Rooker was actually there, though. It would be even better if Michael Rooker just played a zombie, you know.
Josh, I want him as Lex Luthor even less now.
Wait. Oh, I didn't even think
because he looks like he's like.
I never even thought about him playing Lex Luthor, and I don't want that.
Me either. I want like Bryan Cranston.
Oh, you're talking about Jesse Eisenberg. Sorry, I thought you were talking about Jesse Eisenberg. I thought you were talking about Michael Rooker.
No.
Okay, so yeah, I was like, Michael Rooker is bald. And I thought, okay, then like Lex Luthor. He's far too old. Like he's far too old. He's far too redneck looking. I mean, I'm sure he could clean up pretty well, but I just don't think he'd work. I mean,
wait, Josh, how old is Emma Stone in this movie?
Also, Theron, have you seen the set photos of Jesse Eisenberg wearing a wig?
Good.
He's
Josh, how old is Emma
like
Stone
Lex
in this?
Luthor hair. What?
How old is Emma Stone in this?
Oh, Jesse Eisenberg finds a zombie girl, and then he like ties her up and has her as like a pet the whole film.
Good for him.
I'm lying.
How old was Emma Stone?
That was Emma Stone, the pet zombie girl.
How old is Emma Stone in this? Josh is asking.
Also, I was just kidding. She isn't a pet zombie. She isn't even a zombie.
How old is she in this film?
What do you mean?
Like, what was her age? Like,
I don't know. She was probably like 20 or something. I don't know.
Because he'd called her like 2, and by 2 I mean like 12. Yeah, I guess she is.
She plays like a 20-year-old. I don't know how.
Wasting ammo.
Theron, stop talking about Stop critiquing the Zombieland trailer. This is a podcast.
I'm just saying that target
episode 1. This is worse than episode 1. I don't want to release this.
It's fine, Josh. Just keep talking.
just roll with it. Batman vs Superman news, everybody. The movie's actually happening. Be that a good thing or a bad thing? It's actually happening. Yeah. Yeah,
Sure.
recently there were set photos of Jesse Eisenberg, and he's wearing like either he's got his hair styled in a very strange way, or he's wearing a wig because it's like Lex Luthor hair. And yeah, Lex Luthor hair on Jesse Eisenberg. That's the only thing we've seen of Jesse Eisenberg in the film, because of course he's probably only in it a little bit. Probably mostly Batman fighting Superman and Jesse Eisenberg just like side plot. That's how it's probably going to be, but I'd rather it be, like a Superman film that Batman just happens to be in like a cameo. And it's like Superman fighting Lex Luthor and all that, and he's got his big mech robot, and I would really like that. His big like green and purple mech suit. I think that'd be great for the films. And then Batman's there helping him fight him. So suddenly shows up, he's like blah 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 Batman, and then like he ejects out of the Batmobile like Arkham Knight style, and like rockets come out from underneath his cape, and he starts flying in the air around next to Superman. He's like, "What's up, Blue Boy?" And then he like throws a batarang at Lex Luthor and like explodes and stuff. And then Robin's there, and then Robin's there too, and he's driving the Batmobile, but he's not really. Like Robin's like pretending to drive the Batmobile while it's on autopilot. And Robin is played by Chandler Riggs from The Walking Dead. Yes! No.
Sure.
It depends which Robin.
That'd be fine.
Yeah, it would be fine.
Dick Grayson.
It depends which Robin. No, but Dick Grayson's Nightwing in this universe already.
Well, yeah, I mean, we were just kind of saying random things that were just like would be cool anyway, so.
The thing is, like, if he was going to be playing a Robin, either, because and this is like apparently, very young Nightwing, so he's like 18, like because he left at 18, so it's like a very fresh Nightwing. So that means that he was still beyond Jason.
That's really weird.
That means he was still beyond Jason Todd, and I don't know how I feel about Jason Todd playing eventually the Red Hood. I don't know how I'd feel about that, but I could see him playing Tim Drake.
Wait, who playing who? Wait, what?
Tim Drake.
Who playing Tim Drake?
Chandler Riggs.
Oh.
I don't know. Like, I mean, we haven't seen him fully grown yet, but I don't know if I want him to play Red Hood. I don't think he's quite edgy enough or a good enough actor.
He can't.
Yeah, I don't think he's a good enough actor. I mean, he's not that bad. Like, for a child actor, he's good, but I'm just saying that I don't think he's a good enough actor to be playing, a proper character, a proper like full-on character, especially when he's so young.
So yeah, that show even though actually crying at every shot. He was supposed to actually be crying at every shot, but he just couldn't act that well. So there's like, fine, don't then.
CGI, man.
90s kid and
well, no, actually, I've read that apparently he was crying though, and like apparently those were like natural tears because he was like just thinking about. Also, the interviews of Chandler is apparently he's he's like really into
thinking about shooting his own mom in the head.
Yeah, he's a method actor here. To get into the part, he killed his own mother.
Oh, that's fine.
Also, we're massively spoiling The Walking Dead season 3.
It's fine. Who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Everyone's already seen it, or I mean, if you haven't already seen it, you probably don't care.
Yeah.
And so far in the series, by the time you get there, you would have already forgotten us talking about it if you just started now. So, yeah, fun. Okay, so no, apparently he just thought about because being younger, you get very emotionally attached to people you're around a lot. So when he was younger, he got really attached to the actors on the show, and people die a lot on the show. So like Shane and stuff. So he was like thinking about all the time about never being able to, because after they're no longer on the show, he basically will never see them again ever. So he got really sad about that. So he thought about that when he needed to cry. which is interesting, I guess. But that's like, that's like, wow, that's you'd think they would just give him those like eye drops that make him that make you start crying because they like irritate your eyes. Because like with normal actors. But no, I mean, hey, if he wants to, have proper natural tears, hey, good
This
for
is
him.
the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
I was talking about tears and sad children, Theron, and you're like
I said this is the
drooling.
greatest thing I've ever seen.
You're drooling over like a zombie movie, and I'm like talking about children crying. I think we should end the podcast now.
No, we should not, Josh. It's fine.
Okay, we shouldn't. How long have we been going?
Not too long, I don't think. Like 10 minutes.
We've gone way past 10 minutes.
It's only been 10 minutes.
It's been at least half an hour.
It has been.
Wouldn't it be crazy if like I said that right at the half-hour mark?
Sadly, it's a little bit. We have to know.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, we should end around an hour. So
Yeah, we should. It'll get better now. We're gonna start getting better.
But yeah,
So,
they probably won't cast him as Robin, which is fine. They'll probably find some random nobody knows kid, because of course, child actors. Yeah. It's hard to find because nobody knows child actors by name, unless they've starred in their own franchises, like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah, him. Okay. He's related to, like, has like a bunch of siblings that all have identical, including his sister. No, she didn't actually.
That is an in-joke. That's an in-joke, guys. We were talking about Macaulay Culkin the other day, like, on a personal note.
A while ago.
Macaulay Culkin, have you seen him nowadays? He looks like he did when he was younger, only as an adult. That's weird. He has a beard now. Yeah, he looks like he's on meth. He's got like a straggly beard.
Yeah.
He's still just as blonde as ever.
Completely. It's like Skinny Pete, except blonde.
like Skinny Pete, only blonde.
Yeah.
So Darren, you should totally watch the Hobbit films.
No. Okay.
The third one.
But I will watch
the last one comes out this year.
Good for it.
In December, I think. What?
I can't wait for snow.
Oh yeah, snow is gonna be great. I'm so excited.
I'm a snowmobile everywhere. Well, I can't snowmobile everywhere. Because then police officer be like, nah, you can't do that. You're gonna get insurance.
President Snow in the new Hunger Games film. Yeah, I'm making a pun.
Wait, what?
I said, you know what I can't wait for? President Snow in the new Hunger Games film. Oh.
We don't have any viewers. Nah.
No, nobody.
I'll start watching. It's fine. I'll start watching right now.
Now we have one viewer. Yes.
Oh, exactly.
There, this is probably okay. I'll think of a funny anecdote I can tell.
Why do you two have to be difficult?
This one time I handed my dad a pair of glasses that had no frames in them. I mean, no lenses in them. And he just like sat there trying to read a piece of paper with them for like 2 minutes. He's like, Josh, hand me those glasses, because like my mom and dad just have like loads of glasses that have the same prescription. They're all like different styles and stuff, just like lying around the house because I don't know, they're old people. They have lots of different pairs of glasses. So he's like, hey Josh, hand me those glasses over there. And I'm like, okay. So I hand him the glasses, and these are not the right glasses. So I purposefully grab a pair. They're like fake, plasticky sunglasses that have like no lenses in them that were like hipster glasses. I handed them to him.
My hipster glasses actually have
lenses. He doesn't notice. He puts them on, and he starts I see him reading a piece of paper he doesn't even notice. I see him like struggling to read a piece of paper. And I'm like, Dad, those don't have. And I just watch him for like a few minutes before I tell him, hey Dad, those have no lenses in them. And he's like, really?
Well, I know. I was just joshing with you.
Oh! Roll credits.
Ding.
Okay.
That's racist. Ding.
That beats my fanfiction. Ding. I want that T-shirt so bad. When will he make the "That Beats My Fanfiction" T-shirt? Because as a man who writes fan fiction of various fandoms, I I think that's hilarious because I love to read fan fiction and I write some. And a teacher that says that beats my fan fiction, brilliant. Because in context of the video, it is really funny because he's talking about like certain actors that are famous for very different weird roles that are interacting in a scene and they're saying something that could be interpreted as suggestive, and it's hilarious. And saying that beats my fan fiction, it's because fan fictions are crazy weird things where you can have like any combination. There is a erotic fan fiction. I didn't read this and I didn't find this on my own. I actually read it in a Cracked.com article, where it's SWAT cats from that like '90s cartoon meets Eureka, that like TV show about like the town and like science and all that.
Oh, science! All I
Yeah,
heard was science.
it's an erotic fan fiction between the SWAT cats and Eureka. What? Those shows are so different, have nothing to do with each other, and it's so out of the blue combination. And it's like a 60,000 it's like a 60,000 word thing too. Like, why?
Why
I can think of so many reasons why not.
not? Gosh, you're dragging me on too long.
Okay, so yeah, fan fictions are crazy, ridiculous things where you
No,
can do anything, have any combination of characters.
no.
So it's really funny when you have like different actors known for different things.
We need a new topic.
Out of context, taking something you're saying. It's really funny.
We need a new topic, Josh.
Okay, the website topics.com was next.
That would probably help.
No, it's just people tell stories and then they talk about it in the comments.
Damn it, Snapchat! I don't want to have to hold my thumb down the whole time.
Darren, language. Children watching. Okay, we have no one watching, but we could potentially have had children watching.
Damn it, it's not a curse word, Josh. It's fine.
Damn it is a curse word.
It's not.
Damn isn't.
I checked science, and it's not.
That has nothing to do with science.
It does.
That's English, not science.
Well, now you pointed it out, we're gonna notice, Josh. And we'll know if you know for.
Yes, but now we have a topic.
Not really.
So, guys, I've got a topic that will spark some debate in the comments.
I really want my action figures.
Oh. So, guys, that iPhone 6 though. Jeez, it sure is better than all the other Android phones. Am I right? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Pokes fun at people who actually give a crap about their phones and like are really heated and like enthusiastic about having the best phone and blah blah blah.
Damn right.
But no, the iPhone 6 is actually pretty cool, but it's not like I don't even care if at this point, it doesn't matter which phone is better because at this point, like the phones are just so good that phones are just so good now that's like it doesn't matter if this phone is slightly better because it's like a PC in your pocket, like a proper PC in your pocket. 10 years ago, like my iPhone right now, my iPhone 5S is like 5 times more powerful than like my PC that I had in like 2006. What? Like my iPhone 5S is like as powerful as my netbook I had like in 2010. Like this is crazy. So it doesn't matter if the new Samsung new Samsung thing or like new HP thing or something has like 12 megabytes more RAM, or if it's got like 6 cores instead of 4. At this point, it doesn't matter. They're all lightning fast.
Yeah.
And really, it doesn't even matter because if you really matters that much to you, how much like how much like RAM or however the processor is, or like what programs you can run and all that. Like those are fine. I like Apple's product because I like the operating system. Plain and simple. I don't really care if the Samsung Galaxy has,
Josh,
more so and so.
I found the greatest photo ever.
If you like the Android platform better, good, get an Android phone. But don't talk to me about how mine is terrible, because I have I have some friends and they have Android stuff, and they're like all every time I bring out my iPhone, are showing them something on my iPhone, they just start randomly bringing up the platform wars, and it's like, hey, yeah, can that one do so and so? And I'm like, no, because it's an iPhone. You knew that. That was a sarcastic question.
Oh, Josh, I found the
Why are you
greatest thing
bringing this
ever,
up?
Josh.
We're talking about movie trailers. Why are you bringing up, Android being better or something?
Josh, I found the greatest thing ever.
I have a friend, and let's just call him Keegan.
Steve.
And he's don't say anything, Theron.
I just Josh, see, now it's obvious. I wasn't gonna say anything, but now it's obvious.
No, well, he doesn't. I've got a friend. Let's just call him Bob. Bob.
Well, now it's too late, Josh. You need to be called Cougar.
Shut up. So Bob says, "Can you drop that from waist height and it not be broken?" I'm like, probably. What does that? And he's like, I can do that with my two really crappy, cheap Samsung tablets from like 3 years ago. I'm like, okay, that's because yours made of like mostly plastic and really hollow, and like a cheap, nasty, like resistive touchscreen and all that. Like that's not even the newest one, or like anywhere near the newest one. That's like the first one, and that's like an obscure one before they actually had like the Note series. And he's like, yeah, and because he can drop that thing and it won't break because it's so old and like simple. So how does that mean yours is better than, like, also yours is a tablet and mine's a cell phone? Yeah, this is just the logic in these people who care is so weird. Like, yeah.
So I found a photo of Emma Stone with like realistic anime eyes, and it's the best thing ever.
That is the creepiest thing there. Don't even talk about your weird like photo searches.
For one, I didn't search it. I just ran across it accidentally, and it's fantastic. So there's that.
Next thing you'll find is some like weird thread on some really obscure website that's like petitioning for Emma Stone to play MJ.
No, so much noise.
That's so much no.
Would be so stupid. No, so much no.
People actually made a petition for that. I mean,
yeah, and it's stupid.
Why?
They're not that stupid to do something that stupid.
Why?
They're not that stupid to do something that stupid. It's fine.
I don't see the logic in making Emma Stone. When you make Emma Stone Mary Jane Watson, suddenly you just have like why are MJ and Gwen Stacy the same person? It boggles the mind what people come up with.
Yep. I mean, what if I dye my hair red? Then can I be MJ?
Like yes, Sarah, you can. There could be MJ in that proposed script where MJ was a black guy.
No. And no, don't even mention.
I'm not even. Fan fiction,
Don't?
my friends. Fan fiction, my friends. Oh. I jest. I'm just joshing around, guys. It's fine. Roll credits. So I think we have time for one more topic before
we're gonna make it good.
Okay, so X-Men Days of
Microsoft playing
Minecraft. Oh yeah, let's talk about that.
Oh yeah, when's that out?
What do you mean?
I accidentally just saved the GIF. Great.
What do you mean, Theron?
Now I gotta go delete that. I accidentally just saved the GIF as like a photo.
Theron, I mean, what do you mean? When is it out?
On DVD soon, right? October or something.
Minecraft by Microsoft? What?
X-Men is the future past.
Oh, I was like, what? Oh, it's out October 12th, I think. Because I'm getting it for my birthday, but my birthday is October 10th. But it doesn't matter because it's only like 2 days after, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
I'm also getting some other things, guys. I'm not just getting a DVD. I'm just saying,
I'm gonna ask for a whole bunch of action figures.
That's why I normally do every year, but this year I was like, I want a bunch of Blu-rays, so I'm getting a bunch of Blu-rays, or movies that I should have but I don't, like Watchmen and these.
I'm probably gonna quit like a couple.
Because I've seen all these films, yeah, but it's just that I would like to have a copy of them so I can like watch all the special features and the commentaries and watch them over and over again, and analyze them and stuff.
I sent you something by the way.
Oh, that's nice.
It is pretty nice.
Well, how kind of you.
You're welcome. So yeah, Minecraft.
Yeah, this could be very, very good or very, very bad. What is this, Darren?
Personally, I would like to. Does it matter, Josh?
So yeah, I
would
personally would
Gus.
preferred if Mojang was kept in control of Jeb, and I'm not sure if it is or not. But I've heard rumors that Jeb is going to step down, but that might be true. That might be untrue. So we'll just have to wait and see because the deal isn't even finalized. It's just that they have agreed
Josh, you know
and
what
accepted.
topic that I really want to talk about?
What?
Uncharted 4.
Well, that's a topic for another video. We don't have time for that.
Well, you guys are playing first.
Well, we don't have time for Uncharted 4. So
there's time for you to get 1, 2, and 3, play them all right now, and then talk about Uncharted 4.
No, there's not.
There's
not.
Fine, I'll wait.
The podcast only has like 10 minutes left.
But
probably less. It's probably already hit an
no,
hour.
No, it hasn't. Let me check. No, I don't think close. Maybe close. I don't know.
I checked the time when we started. It was like around like 8:15.
It wasn't 8:15. It was like 8:30.
It wasn't 8:30 yet. It was like a bit before 8:30. What does it matter? Let's fill it up. Let's fill up the rest of the time.
Let's ask the viewers. Oh wait.
We don't have any, and plus YouTube doesn't actually display how long the video's been going until after it's already been posted. So yeah, fine. So I want Jeb to continue to develop Minecraft with his team of specially selected, crazy awesome coders, his CACs, because Jeb knows what he's doing, for the most part, because he understands, because Minecraft, at a certain point, will, if you start adding too many things and too like complicated things, at a certain point, it's going to like lose its like fundamental, well, like the way, like the game is a very, very, very like certain type of fantasy with like a very specific like aesthetic to it, and doesn't have like certain things, like there's not machinery and there's not like modern things, but there are like there's like normal modern things, like there's no televisions or like machines like an engine or anything, but there's like there's a furnace, and there's like but there's like redstone and stuff that's like it's modern stuff made using magic. You've got like you've got a lever. You've got a lever, but it's connected to magic red dust that forms a trail, which forms which is essentially a wire. And then you can get these little things that are called redstone repeaters, which will extend the length of the redstone signal. And those are like something you'd find inside of a computer. And that's cool, and it's like modern without being modern, and it's great. And you have steam powered minecarts that are like you coal powered minecarts, which basically is, I assume it's a steam engine. It might not be, probably is. It's the only thing that makes sense. Stuff like that. You have TNT, and you've got And they've got a lot of magic stuff, like
Load
crap.
things.
Like they've got a lot of magic stuff. You know, like enchanting and like potions and all that. You know, a bunch of other stuff too recently that they've added. You've got like monsters and like mystical stuff, like dragons and endermen and creepers and zombies and pigmen and ghast.
Enderman, they are Enderman. I have something to say
It's
that might be
Slenderman
offensive
minus
to
the
them.
S. I mean, it's
No,
Slenderman
it's black and
minus
it
the S
steals
and the
stuff
L.
and it won't go in the water.
Yes, there.
Black and steals
That
stuff
was
and it won't go in
completely
the water.
That was unintentional. That was completely unintentional there.
What was?
That Enderman just happened to have, stereotypical characteristics of a certain
Josh,
race.
African Americans being black is not a stereotype.
No, I mean that they're
I don't
tall and afraid. I mean they're tall and they can't swim.
Well.
And I'm not saying that. I'm saying that there is that is a stereotype.
It is.
Please don't send me hate mail. I didn't say anything.
Too late.
Sorry.
Too late. Too late.
No death threats, please. No death threats, please. In fact, you know what? Yeah, send me death threats, guys.
What? Suicide, Josh? Yeah.
Not for being a racist, though, because I'm not a racist.
How dare you? I double dare you, Josh.
No, send me death threats for like other reasons, like random reasons that like don't make any sense. Like you are a Hamburglar, and I'm like, okay.
Your hair is stupid. Kill yourself.
I'm going to slowly rip off every hair on your head. It's like slowly just like remove them, and I'm going to peel back your skull and remove all of your flesh on your head, and I'll wear your flesh as a mask, and then I'll be you.
Like in that one time in season 3 of The Walking Dead.
What? When Morgan thought that Rick was, like he was like he's like what was he talking about? Did people do that?
People wear dead people's faces.
Yeah, I know. Like people
insane.
People wear dead people's faces.
Utterly insane.
Has he witnessed is there like a group of survivors that like wear walker faces or something? Is that what he's thinking?
If so, we better get to them soon. But I doubt that, 'cause that's stupid.
Maybe the people at Terminus do that.
No, we already know about Terminus from the comic book, so I don't know. I don't personally, but let's ask Michael.
And Michael knows. Oh, Darren, have you read the Walking Dead not Walking Dead, the Image, the Sonic comic that crosses over with Image? It's like
the what?
Savage Dragon. It's like Savage Dragon and like Spawn are in the Sonic comic.
Huh, cool. I haven't.
It's really weird and kind of terrible.
Well, that sounds expected.
Oh man, Darren, I've got a great anecdote for time filling next time. Speaking of image crossovers that involve Savage Dragon.
Okay.
Well, but that is a story for next time on Joshing Around, because the podcast is over right now.
Bye, kids.
See you next week.
See you next
same
time.
bat time, same bat channel.
Yeah.